This story is about a miracle performed by Jesus to a man who had waited for 38 years at the pool of Bethesda in John 5 verses 1 to 15. It was a time of one of the Jewish holy days in Jerusalem, and the city buzzed with pilgrims and worshippers. Nestled near the sheep gate lay a pool, Bethsda by name, surrounded by 5 covered colonnades. Under its shade gathered a multitude of the sick, blind, crippled, and all sorts of infirmities, all waiting for a miracle. Among them was a man who had been an invalid for 38 years. His body, once perhaps strong and full of promise, had become a prison. Every day he lay beside the pool, watching, hoping, and longing. Tradition said that, from time to time, an angel would stir the waters, and the first to step in after the stirring would be healed. But the man had no one to help him in, and others always reached the water before him. Then came Jesus, unannounced. He walked into the colonnade, his eyes resting on the man. There was no need for explanation. Jesus saw the years etched into the man's face, the sorrow behind his silence, and knew the depth of his waiting and disappointment. He asked him, "Do you want to be made well?" The man, not recognizing who stood before him, answered with weary, "Sir, I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I am trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me." Jesus didn't offer him a hand or a place in line. He gave him a command. "Get up, pick up your mat and walk." And immediately, with no angel, no stirring of the water, no assistance, but with only the command of Jesus, the man felt strength surge through his limbs. He stood, lifted the mat that had carried his suffering for years, and walked. It was the Sabbath. Soon, the man encountered Jewish leaders who rebuked him for carrying his mat on a holy day. In their eyes, he had broken the law. When questioned about who healed him, he admitted he didn't know who had healed him. Later, Jesus found him in the temple and spoke once more. "See, you are well again. Stop sinning or something worse may happen to you." And the man went and told the leaders that it was Jesus who had made him well. This narrative illustrates that God sees and knows every person and situation and has set necessary appointed times for each. Despite the presence of numerous sick individuals at the pool, Jesus selected only him. This individual had remained in a state of disappointment for many years, yearning for assistance, and may have lost hope. It is likely that even his family had ceased to expect positive change in his life. God's mind concerning our lives is already set in heaven. There are times when others may lose faith in your potential for breakthrough, yet God remains steadfast in his appointed times. So do not think God has forgotten you. He brought you on earth for a reason.